Hello everyone and welcome to episode 48 of this Let's Play series of Star Trek Online. My name is Winters and we are about to start the mission of Bajor. So let's get our mission brief.
We've evacuated everyone we could to Bajor and we're setting up a base there to coordinate our counterattack against the Dominion. I won't lie to you though, it's not gonna be easy. We were caught completely off guard by Karakan and his fleet, and the Bajorans are none too pleased to have house guests. We must balance the needs of the civilian populace with those of the Starfleet and Klingon forces currently on the surface. Starfleet needs all the help it can get planet-side right now. Transport down to our staging area on Bajor. You'll find me there. Captain Kurland will join us as soon as he can.
Okay, so it looks like we're going down to Bajor for this mission. As you can see here, one of the mission reward items that you can possibly pick is the Jem'hadar armor, which is actually part of that set that we talked about in the last episode. So we will have two pieces of the set now, because I'll definitely be going for that. So anyway, let's accept our mission, and we will click here and beam down to Bajor. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit here on the mini-map. We can see our current objective is in a southwesterly direction.
There's been a temporal I need your assistance.
I don't need that mission yet, so we can cancel out of that. As you can see, this is definitely one of the most beautiful maps in game. They've done a lovely job of Bajor here. It is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we are going in here. We're going to talk to the commander.
Time is short.
So this mission requires a lot of run here, run there, do this, do that, go over, back and forth between different areas. So it
How can I help you?
may take us a little while, but we'll get there. So typically what I do is I actually just pick both missions. And I just start running around and start completing objectives. So that's one. You have basically a choice of two. You know, you can complete one mission or the other. I can never remember which one is which, so I always just end up doing them all. Here's another console. Looks like we got another one just up here. And there should be something around this corner. It looks like this one. Nope. Where are you? Oh, it could be this one, is it? Yes, there we go. There is a console around here somewhere. There it is. That's the one that's flashing. Okay, so there we got that one done. That one is actually easier, doing the consoles compared to the other mission, which was, what was it, Starfleet Aggression. Because the other one, you actually have to pick certain responses in relation to the Klingons, and if you offend them, then you end up in battle, and it drags on. So yeah, it's actually easier to do the one with the security protocols.
I'm here to help. I'm here to help. I'm here to help.
So picked up both those missions. Going to run into the holodeck here. And I'm going to pick the Changeling. Okay, so we are in a simulation, and what we have to do is we have to try and find a Changeling that is disguised as one of these crates. Sorry about that, I got distracted there for a second. Nope, that's not him. Nope. Oh, is the last one, isn't it? Huh, not him either. Did I miss a crate somewhere? Ah, there's a crate. Yep, there we go. As I said, always the last one. I actually don't mind that I got his attention here because it means all my bots are getting flanking damage on him, which is really, really good. Looks like one of my bridge officers is down. I was hoping he was going to stay in the plasma fire for longer. Would have clocked up a little bit more damage on him. We'll revive Alyssa here. Got him. Okay, so we can capture this changeling. And the next time we are close to a security officer, we can turn that in and get some dilithium, just like we did last time. Okay, so let's end that simulation.
I'm here to help.
Okay.
I'm here to help.
So we pick up those two missions, we go back in here. We should have a choice of two. I am going to go with capital ships. So the reason why this is creeping up ever so slowly is because the server is building the instance. And that's why we're getting the server not responding as well. So it'll jump up to 30 and then 40% here now once it gets up to about 3 or maybe 4. There we go, you see? 30% jump up to 40 then. Alrighty. So we have to defeat the Jem'hadar heavy escorts. No problem. One down. Looks like we got a battleship in now this time.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
Just in time before he got any significant damage on my hull. Now we have a dreadnought to take out.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed. Hull integrity below 75%.
That hurt. Yikes, that's a lot of quantum torpedoes.
Hull integrity below 50%.
We almost have them though. Excellent. Alright, that's it. We can end the simulation and go back to Bajor. Apologies for those beeps. I've got Hangouts open at the minute and I'm getting a lot of messages. I'll disable that the next time that I record an episode.
Do you need something? I'm here to help.
Okay, so now we have to report to Colonel. I don't think it's in here. It's around this side, I think. Yep, in here. This is where he is.
We have a situation.
Alright, so he's got 2 missions. I believe that the religious requirements is the one that I'm going to do, which is the easiest out of the 2 of them. I think the other mission, you have to talk to Bajorans or something like that and try and not let a riot break out. The one that I'm going to do and basically just involves you reading a crap ton of books.
I follow the will, the people.
And you don't even have to read them. This is it, just, click on next page, close, pick the next book. So in my opinion, this is the easiest of the 2 options. go to these ones. Death chance. Jesus. I think I'm reading some of these twice, but that's not a big deal. There we go. Okay, so now we go outside. And we scooter along here to the left and go up to this pile of candles. We can burn some Baccarat incense. And go across here, we do the same thing. And yeah, that's it. We just basically have to run to a few of those that are scattered around the area. I think it's 7 of them in total, is that what it, yeah, the 7 of them. So here's our third one. Number 4 with 3 down. 3 more left to do. Absolutely beautiful map, this. Okay, 2 left. I wish they would actually come up with more, I suppose, content that you could do on Bajor. It's a real pity, actually. Now, there are story missions that do take place on Bajor, but it'd be nice to have some more. And I'm sure they probably will add more in time. Okay, 1 more after this. There we go. Right. As that completes, now we return back to that colonel that we visited a little while ago, who actually gave us this mission. Okay. That done. Okay, so this one, the soil, what was it, surveyor or saver, requires you to balance out the pH level in different soil samples. The one that I'm going to do, which is petition the prophets, is again the easiest one in my opinion. You basically go to the temple, go up to the probe, and a cutscene ensues. Like so.
You are not grateful. We saved Bajor at the Cisco's insistence. It cost him dearly.
We moved the fleet, but we needed to put it back. A hand that remains closed.
Ceases to be a hand.
The fleet needs to exist, as you must return.
Okay, so, yeah, that's it. We just returned to the Colonel and we can turn in this mission now. So, yeah, you can see how it's the easiest option. You just go up to the orb and watch a cutscene. Of course, you are 100% free to do whatever one you want, but I want to try and show the quickest and easiest way of doing things.
Peace and...
Okay, so now we go back to our first contact, to the commander that we went up to first.
I have new orders.
Okay, Subspace Spyworks.
I have new orders for
We're
you.
coming near the end. So once we get this mission, we have to go over here to this batch of consoles, and we're basically trying to establish communications with Deep Space Nine. So I am going to start by lowering the frequency, and when we find something that works, we will lock onto it and try it.
Davo!
No good. So we try again. And we continue lowering. No good. Alright, let's increase. We're up somewhere around 400, I think, so... let's try this one. Excellent, that's exactly what I wanted. It is completely random as well. You may even have to change whether it's megahertz or gigahertz or terahertz. You may have to change that as well to try different frequency ranges.
I have new orders for you.
Alright, so we're going back to where the Colonel was, and we're going to try and initiate contact now with the Dominion on Deep Space Nine, since we got some information from that Ferengi. Contact Deep Space Nine.
Who is this? What do you want?
Let's not be so hasty, Karukan. They obviously went to a great deal of trouble to contact us. I am Loris of the Dominion, temporary governor of Deep Space Nine. How can I help you?
Thank you for agreeing to talk, Loris. I am Captain James Kurland of the Federation Space Station Deep Space Nine. It is my hope that we can find a peaceful resolution to this conflict.
Of course, Captain. You want your station back. But this is a war, and your station is my prize.
I know this will be hard for you to accept, but there is no war. It's been over for decades. Your fleet was diverted when you attempted to pass through the wormhole. The Prophets... There is a great deal we have to explain, but please understand, we are not your enemies.
I am not a fool, Captain. We have reviewed the records in DS9's databanks. Why should I believe this fantasy of prophets and time travel? Show me proof that what you say is true.
Okay, so we have to pick, let's see, show recordings at the end of the Dominion War, review current state of the wormhole, discuss details of the Treaty of Bajor. Yep, this is the one that we want.
The Dominion War continued after a combined Starfleet and Klingon force retook DS9. When the Romulans entered the war on our side, things began to turn. The Dominion recruited the Breen to their cause, but the disease that was attacking the Founders put them on the defensive. They ultimately retreated out of most of the Alpha Quadrant, creating a defense perimeter in Cardassian space. Soon after, a Cardassian official named Damar led a rebellion on Cardassia Prime, breaking the standoff. The Dominion was forced to surrender.
Do not try to deceive me. That cannot be what happened. Why should I believe these recordings are real?
Alright, prove authenticity of historical records. I think that's the one that we want. Yep, we'll go with that.
You make a persuasive argument, but I'm not completely convinced. Historical records can be interpreted in many ways. You may be using evidence that supports your premise, and ignoring anything that does not. Enough! I will consider your arguments carefully, but you must understand that I am under orders as well. The Founders gave me specific instructions before I left the Gamma Quadrant. I accept that may have been many years ago. Nevertheless, mere time cannot countermand the commands of the gods. We are attempting to contact the Dominion in the Gamma Quadrant. As of yet, we have been unsuccessful. Until I speak to a Founder and receive new orders, we will remain here. Deep Space Nine belongs to the Dominion.
That's it. Alt Bajor is complete. So let's turn in our mission. And we are going to pick the Jem'hadar armor.
Congratulations, Admiral.
And we've hit level 47. Okay, so we're going to leave it there for now. Thanks a million for watching, folks. My name is Winters, and join me next time, and we will be doing the mission Operation Gamma. Until then, take care.